Hello everyone, we will get started in just This is a live about how to manifest your dreams and begin living them, but it's about following the path. So to begin, you can start with seeing what you are interested in, what you're passionate about, what you really like to do. These will serve as your inner compass. Go and do these things, and as you do, eventually there will be synchronicities. Follow the synchronicities and signs. They will lead to an unbelievable path. The way you meet people and situations and everything that happens will become magical and miraculous eventually. As you continue to build momentum, the magnitude of the magic will increase. You will consistently be shocked at how things unfold until you adopt a perspective that literally believes anything is possible. Then things will get even wilder, and eventually they will test your beliefs and faith. Your gifts will eventually be activated, which will feed your rockstar lifestyle, and also they will turn on more gifts as well. Because it's like a dam. When you remove a rock, the water will continue to grow and grow. That's how your gifts work. They are all related to each other. They're connected. Before you know it, you will be someone else many times over. Keep evolving. Discard impediments and absorb truth regardless of its source. Grow into a magical monster. Refine yourself. Maintain your virtues. Calibrate to reality. Assess where you are at this point and what your original goals were. Never lose sight of that. Don't sell yourself out. Your dreams are tied to your purpose in this life. Dreams are the seed the Creator embedded into your consciousness. It has a code that once activated can keep unfolding and expanding into more aspects and versions of that same original dream that you had. Don't get stuck in one version. Ego can be used against you in this way by the enemy, because it can get you locked into one perspective or one stage of your journey. Keep growing and adjusting. Different versions of the original dream are like different characters in a play, but the play of your life. Play all your parts wholeheartedly. Go all in. And this movie is beyond time and space. So you can play an earlier role which you played, let's say when you were a teenager, at the end of your life as well, or later. Time and space can be transcended. One way to do this at a master level is with the flow. Watch my flow state short. It's the one with the Greninja Pokemon in it. Go find it, like Pokemon. And after, go live your dreams. Apply that flow state to that. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your life. Or you let down everyone who believes in you and sacrifices, or at one point gave you something. You let them down anytime that you are undisciplined. Remember that the next time you are going to be undisciplined or not do what you were supposed to do. Then go find a video of mine about discipline. I don't recall which one it was. Go watch all of my videos. You will likely gain benefit from them no matter who you are. This applies to enough people for me to say this truly. Believe in it. But the way that one situation leads to another can be like, let's say if you have an event which you put a lot of work and effort in, and you go to that event and you do it and you perform and you do whatever you were supposed to do, but then there's somebody out there who you meet, network with that person, like even try to meet with them even once, and maybe nothing happens from it, but maybe you find the next step for your next performance, whether if it's an art show or music thing, sports thing, whatever. That has actually happened for me before. And let's say if you have certain colors, like certain colors that have a deep meaning for you. For instance, this is one way that signs can work. And then you meet somebody who has those colors. Whether if this is good or bad might not be obvious at first, but what that usually signals is growth. Go towards that person, interact with them, follow it. It's sort of like a divine fool archetype. The more you embody this divine fool archetype and you are willing to play with reality, take risks, follow them, the more the universe will play with you and the more you will get results. And even if you have a scientific perspective on the world, the more you do things, the more information you will get, the more results you will get, and the better you will get at things. I see someone in the comments, 30GamerG, are you a small creator? I don't know exactly what you mean by small creator. If you mean a creator of my reality, yes. If you are saying creator of some type of content, I wouldn't use the word small, because the point of this video is to manifest into something bigger, right? But yes, I'm a creator. Thank you for commenting, 30GamerG. I see another person, Liam the Goat Minion. I like that minion. Hi, how are you? But yes, this is like to do this, there's no limit to how high you can do this. But one perspective to take to do this effectively is the divine fool archetype. Because think of a divine fool. They have a completely open mind, and in a way, you can describe them as God's favorite idiot. It's like if they trip, they avoid the trap, or if they might fall into an adventure. Just being open like that and following things on a whim, yes, it could waste your time, but if you do the same thing over and over again expecting a different result, you are also wasting your time. So just operating in a divine fool perspective, you are increasing your chances of getting new things. That's good. What are your dreams, Liam the Goat Minion? Are you living them? But tell me first, what are your dreams? So, yeah. Anybody who has any input, agreements or disagreements, let me know. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Liam the Goat. Tell me your dream. To be an engineer. What type? But whatever type it is, you just need to do the things that you need to do. And I would say, as you do that, don't become stuck in the rules of being an engineer. Don't allow your passion to die. Create the future, or create some type of thing you saw in a video game or whatever. You know, create the alien tech or whatever it is that made you passionate. Nothing is impossible. Okay. Thrifty Gamer G. I see that. So what are you doing right now? If you were to go to a competition, or if, I don't know if they have a gym for that or where they practice, but if you go and practice, that would be the first step. One thing you can do also, like as you're practicing, network with people and go to a competition. Doesn't matter win or lose, you just got to compete. But one thing to do for your competitions is practice envisioning. I've actually made a video about that, 30 Gamer G. If you are going to perform, or even for you, Liam the Goat, if you have a test, I would say practice envisioning. You can use the power of envisioning for any event, test, performance thing that you have. As real results, it's been proven by science. I can also tell you that it works. So whether if it's for your badminton thing or for your test to be an engineer, you got to take the steps, you got to perform, you got to do what you need to do, however those things go. Succeed or fail, just never give up. But also, as you are doing that test or as you are performing, practice envisioning, because that has profound effects on your performance. It can literally make the difference between winning and losing. Hi, Ramak Refi. I see you. Glad to have you. Yeah. I have a video, I have a short on it. It was one of the newer ones. And I put it out, but you know, some of the powerful ones, it doesn't really get a lot of views. How do you make pancakes? I would say look up the recipe and then just do it. Even if you mess it up, who cares? As long as you don't burn the building or wherever it is that you are making it down, it shouldn't be a problem. It's okay if you fail with the pancakes. Just try. Does anybody have any insight about following the path of your dreams? I said some stuff. Or if anybody has. Oh, I see Ramek Rafi wants me to stay on the subject. But so far, everybody who has input has been valuable. I appreciate everybody that has inputted. But let's see. A way to satisfy everybody. Follow. Well, okay, I see Land to go. What does success mean to you? For some people that might mean money, but for another person, if they have money but they aren't living their dreams, that could be a failure. That could be no success at all. So that's based on, that's a personal thing. I don't know what success means to you, but I would say the most important thing that applies to everything is to never give up and do stuff. Make and follow the path, take risks. A good formula to follow to succeed is a low risk, high reward, but know that the higher you go, even as you follow that formula, you will eventually get to a place where every single move will have a huge risk. And there's no limit to how high you can go. So eventually, any movement, no movement, just being in that position will have a huge risk. Okay, next thing. Ramak Rafi says, dreams are delusions. Goals are achievable. I can see the truth in that. A lot of people, before they succeed, they are thought to be delusional. But then once they make that dream a reality and that success becomes reality, then they don't seem delusional at all anymore. Then everybody wants to say that they were always special and everything. How to do gymnastics. Well, first you need to practice. If you want to do Thrifty Gamer G, if you want to do gymnastics, you need to go to a gymnastic gym, and then you need to practice every day. I would say make a schedule. Consistency is key. Consistency is more important than motivation. Even when you're not motivated, you still have to be consistent. Stick to that schedule. And then go, I don't know if they have competitions or what, perform. Measure yourself against others in real life scenarios like a competition or a test or something. And as you do that, take those results and fix them. Strengthen your weaknesses, fix your errors, and continue to get better. And like I said, before you perform, practice envisioning. I have a short on that. That is a very powerful art that applies to every single subject and every single thing, basically. Even if you're not performing, just envisioning whatever. That's actually one way to find a path to go somewhere. But I don't really like to go into that because I also would like to add action. You might envision something and then maybe something will happen about it, but if you don't take action, you won't get anything. But for the gymnastics, practice, perform, fix errors, sharpen your skills, continue to grow. Okay, Liam the Goat Minion. From what you're saying about getting a good job, making good money and stuff, it seems to me like you haven't truly defined to yourself what success means to you. Because getting a good job, making good money, to me, what's the point of that if you're not happy? You know, what if your dream is something that isn't classified as an occupation, as a real occupation yet? So what if you're a pioneer? And if that were the case, then you, Liam the Goat Minion, going after that true dream of yours, it wouldn't be considered a good job. You might not be making good money and stuff at first, but then once you succeed in it, if you succeed in it one day, then after a lot of hard work, then maybe it would be considered a good job making good money. So based off of what you've commented, Liam the Goat Minion, I think you should first go do some inner work and determine what you really care about and what success means to you. Because believe it or not, a homeless person can be chasing their dream. Literally. I'm not saying that's what they do, most of them don't. But a homeless person can be chasing their dream and in their own mind succeed, even if they're delusional or not. So I don't know what success means to you. You know, it could be just getting a good job, making good money. Like a doctor would be that, a lawyer could be that, an engineer could be that, like somebody else said. But you might not care about those things. So you got to really figure out what you want and what you care about and do some inner work. That's what it sounds like you should do first, Liam the Goat Minion. You're welcome, Thrifty Gamer G. Thomas Edison was an inventor. He actually had a method of inventing stuff. I think he would enter a room. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly, but I think he would enter a room when it was dark or something and let things come to him. That's somewhat similar to envisioning. But I think that I wouldn't put that under the term envisioning, but it still works with, like, envisioning works with energy. One way you can talk about it nowadays would, like, be in the realm of quantum physics. You know, the Thomas Edison's method to get all of his inventions. But you would do something with some type of room. He would just go sit in there and it would come to him. There's books about this. That's somewhat like envisioning. Liam the Goat Minion, you're feeling really depressed. I don't know why. I think you should check out my Spiritual Matrix playlist. Because it's not really on this topic, but a lot of the times that we're depressed, it has to do with outside influences. But a scientific way of talking about it could be anytime that you're not on your purpose, you will be depressed. So like for me, I'm very locked in with my purpose in life and how I'm going. So if I'm not going that way, my mood will decrease, my happiness will decrease, and anybody's mood as they decrease eventually will lead to depression. So if you're feeling depressed, Liam the Goat Minion, I would say exercise. Start with that. Exercise, read, go outside, talk to people, do some stuff like that. If you are doing that and it's not working for you, that's okay. Then at that level, figure out what you really want and go towards that. It doesn't matter if you win or you lose or you fail or succeed, or if you go and you get embarrassed or whatever, because I don't know what you really want, but failure and success are a part of everything. So do something different. Liam the Goat. Minion, take a risk. Even if it's as simple as stand up to somebody you don't like, or speak the truth, whatever it is. Do something different. You're welcome, Romac Rafi. I hope that satisfied you. I said some stuff at the beginning before you were on. I did stick to the topic, but so like, let's say I will reiterate some of it, or I'll say some stuff about it. I'll reiterate some of it for you. Let's say if you have an event that you want to go to and you go there, and then let's say you have certain colors that resonate with you. If it's like lime green, and then you meet somebody, you see somebody with a lime green shirt, take a risk, talk to them, try to conversate with them, no matter if you look stupid or not. One good character or perspective to embody is a divine fool archetype, because it will help you get out of established ways of thinking that society tries to put us in that limit us. So but with a divine fool archetype, you'll have an open mind and you will see things that will stick out to you, and you will be more free from within. You have less hindrance. You will be more free from within to go towards them and experiment with them. So I would say if you go to an event and you see somebody with colors that resonate with you, talk to them. Try to talk to them. You might meet them. You might exchange contact info with them. Meet with them at least once. If they waste your time, then whatever. If they waste your time, then it is what it is. But as you show the universe that you're willing to play, you take risks, the universe will play with you. Everything is energy. If you don't put out energy, you're not going to get energy. So follow your intuition and your inner guidance. One way that you can strengthen your intuition and inner guidance is with meditation. Thrifty Gamer G, what is my real name? To know that, you will have to stay tuned, because I move with strategy and maybe some mystery, and maybe just for fun. So at this moment, I am just a voice right now. You know, I'm not even a person right now. That's why everything is the way that it is. But stay tuned, and eventually you will know my name. But based on what you are interested in, I may have a way that you can get closer in contact. Maybe learn more. Maybe I should make something like that. We will see. You have stood out to me today. Let me see this. Thrifty Gamer said, did Thomas Edison invent the incandescent light bulb or computer? I think he invented the light bulb. I don't know why you're asking me that. It sounds like you're testing me, which is fine. But I think he invented the light bulb. I remember reading he had like 1,000 or something inventions. I don't know if he got them all patented or what, but I was really interested in Thomas Edison's method to make those inventions, which I spoke of earlier. He would do something like visualization. Like he would turn off the lights in a room. He would just kind of go sit and think. He would like sit in like a sleep state, and ideas would come to him. Many different inventors and many famous people throughout history have done something similar. But yeah, as you follow synchronicities and signs, eventually, well, it will build momentum to the point that it gets unbelievable how things will happen. At a certain level, you just have to be in a flow state of being. And I know, so like you can adapt to circumstances, adapt to different situations, be open to new things. Because at a high enough level, the more dense you are, the more rigid you are in your way of thinking and your risk-taking, the more you will limit yourself, and you will kind of fall off that momentum that you have going. Because there's no limit to how things can change for you. Hi, Thrifty Gamer. How are you? Okay. Does anybody else have any questions or any input or any disagreements with what I've said? I welcome disagreements as well. That actually reminds me of something. Sometimes challenges on your path are the way to your dreams. A lot of times they can be. But don't face those challenges egotistically, because if you are operating from your ego, that can actually lead you astray, because not every challenge is something on your path. But like if you are centered and in stillness and there's an obstacle on the way to your dreams, that obstacle is going to make you better and prepare you. And is my other book coming out? Oh, Ramek, Rafi, there is a book on fireflow7.com currently. So far, that is the only book over there, but there is also a audio product. Anybody who is interested in the Spiritual Matrix playlist would do well to read that book first. You can purchase it. As far as anything else, the answer is sort of in this topic. It has to happen naturally. I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. But good point, Ramek Rafi. Yes, the book is on fireflow7.com. There's a audio product there. Maybe you should check that out. It's not a book version, but it's very valuable. It's a warrior path to magician path. Very interesting. Thrifty Gamer, do you know who Jose Rizal is? No, I do not. But I will look him up now after this thing, because I always like to learn. Okay, Mike Riffy, I'm going to try. I haven't really actually commented on here before while I'm doing this, but I should learn, huh? Let's see. Does anybody know how to comment on here while I'm live? Yeah, I don't know how to put my info on here right now. I don't know how to comment the thing, but that's a great idea. I do need to figure that out, but this moment I do not know how to do that. But the info, the book, and the audio product is on fireflow7.com. No spaces, and it's the number, just like the channel. I'll figure it out for you, and hopefully next time I'm live, I will be able to put it on here. But I don't know how to do that right now. That was a great idea. Does anybody else have any questions or insights? You know, everybody actually has their own insights, because everybody is a genius in some way, but most people do not turn on their genius. But when they do, they all have their gifts, and each person's gift will give them their own unique insights on this path, on the path of this topic for this video. So if anybody has any of their own unique insights, I've already said some of mine, please share about ways that you follow the path to manifesting your dreams or living out your dreams. Any input from anyone or any topic suggestions, anything. At this moment, Thrifty Gamer, at this moment I had 79 before I got on. I don't know if anybody has subscribed. If you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment. It'll help with the algorithm. There's a lot of stuff on here that you can find value in. And let's just say it's good karma. But yeah, that's the answer. Thrifty Gamer. G. Thrifty Gamer, do you know how I can comment on my own, on this live? How you guys are right now? Or anybody? Does anybody know how I can comment that? The guy Ramek Rafi wanted the info on how to get the book from this channel and the audio product. I don't know how to put it on here. I don't know how to comment. I'm not very good at technology yet. No, I would say I need to get better at technology. It's good to be very mindful of the words you use. Just saying words cast spells. Whether if you believe in magic or not, just the words that you use to self-talk and talk to yourself that your own brain hears will affect your performance in a very profound way. So be very specific with your words. Okay, thank you for that comment, Thrifty Gamer G. I appreciate it anyways. Hope you guys have gotten something valuable about this. Oh, one way that you can follow the path of your dreams better is learn about your spirit animals. It might sound off topic, but it's from shamanism, but learn about your own gifts, your own angels, or whatever you believe in, whether if it's God, angels, demons, aliens, whatever. Find some things that are meaningful to you, or some things that you feel communicate with you, or that you are in tune with, whether it be angel numbers, spirit animals. Everybody has spirit animals. Everybody has more than one. Seeing these things and then just believing in insights can open up your mind to being able to receive insight. Or even if you don't believe it, just expanding your mind can allow your own subconscious mind to show you the path that seemingly goes beyond logic. Thank you, Thrifty Gamer G. I appreciate you being here and participating. It was awesome. I actually enjoyed your participation. I enjoy everybody's, but it was cool. Thank you. Bye. You have a good night. And apply this. Go after your dreams, whatever they are. And anybody who is in your way, go right through them. Yeah, glad to have you back, Thrifty Gamer G. Well, I'm glad that you're back, but I'm running out of stuff to say on here, and it is important to know when to make an exit, or else you can make yourself seem like a fool or say stuff that isn't much important. So, that's not why I'm gonna end this soon, but I think this topic has been addressed enough for now. Well, that's cool. How many was it? You should subscribe. Add to my number. We got a lot of good stuff on here. It's valuable. No matter what you want to succeed this, the purpose for this channel is truth, right? And truth. All knowledge is truth. So when you apply truth, you will increase in power. And when you increase in your knowledge and therefore your power, you'll become more free. The more free you are, the better your life is, no matter what you want to do. Freedom is very important. It feels good. You'll be beneficial to everybody else. Really? Wow. Sounds like it climbed. Hope you're not joking. I hope that's accurate. Thank you. I mean, if it is, that'd be awesome. And I hope you add to that. Because, the more that you add to this, actually, it affects everybody else for the better. Because the more people understand these things, and they need to apply it, though. Because if you don't apply this, it's worthless. The more people that understand this, the chances that they apply it will increase. And if they apply it, they will affect themselves, their lives, and everybody else's lives that they interact with in whatever way, shape, or form for the better. It literally eventually makes the world better. There's actually a method for that, which is in the book that was mentioned earlier by the guy Ramak Rafi. I don't know how to put it on here, but it's on fireflow7.com. There's only one book on there. That actually goes into that as well. But it has been awesome. I've enjoyed this live stream. Oh, it was fun. Because of all the interaction of the people on here. I appreciate everybody who watched, commented, of course, and did anything else that I don't see yet. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Oh yeah, I appreciate the likes. And if anybody that subscribed, I'm going to get going, but catch me on the next one and check out the channel. Everybody who's interested in this topic, check out the flow state. There's the flow state video. It's in the Pokemon. For the flow state video, it's a short, but it's a short. There's a Pokemon in it. It's a Greninja Pokemon. I don't know if you know about Pokemon. Check out that video. The flow state will help you do this more effectively. I know originally the flow state is usually confined to a skill, but there's no limit to it. If you understand the flow state, you can apply it to everything. To your mind, to your emotions, everything. One thing we do on this channel is tap into our full human potential, which the full human potential would eventually go beyond being a human, maybe into alien levels or even angel levels, for entertainment purposes, of course, but yeah. So I'm going to get going. It's been awesome. Thank you guys. See you later.